Alright, hey there you guys, Nexion Strike here back again for another video, and I'm here today to talk to you guys about a trending topic that's been going around the internet recently, and that is Ben Affleck is now confirmed to be playing Batman in the new Man of Steel sequel, Batman vs. Superman, Superman vs. Batman, World's Finest, Public Enemies, whatever, I don't know what they're going to call it, they probably don't even know that honestly, but anyway, he has been confirmed, and I just wanted to give my thoughts on that. Since I am at college now, I can upload really fast. So yeah, I'm going to record this and upload it as soon as I can. Anyway, so that probably doesn't matter to you guys watching it now, but whatever. Anyway, so Ben Affleck as Batman. This has caused a lot of mixed feelings from people, understandably, because his acting in the past has been, well, a lot of you follow that. I mean, he was Daredevil, and I don't know what other comic book things he was, but basically, he's gotten a bad rap, and now he's been a really critically acclaimed director, and now he's Batman. So it's kind of weird, and a lot of people are like, "No, no, this is awful." And hey, I supported Scott Adkins as Batman, so when I heard it at first, I was like, "Oh, great," leave it to Warner Brothers. But initially, my thoughts are this isn't really like a great thing, but I don't think it's a horrible thing either. And the reason why is whenever I go into movies like this, or really with pretty much anything, I try to go into it with a bit of optimism. I try to say, like, oh, okay, until I see footage or until I hear a bunch of news and press, I won't try to judge it. And since there hasn't really been any press on this aside from him being announced, I can't really say anything. And I want to give him a chance because I mean they've done a lot of movies with Batman characters actually that you wouldn't think would be good actors, but they turned out to be great. Like Michael Keaton as Batman, he was awesome, and no one thought he was going to be good. Now, of course, I wasn't alive when that debate was around, but a lot of people were. So there you go. I mean, Michael Keaton, he was the definitive version of that argument. Christian Bale, he was lesser known. I don't know if there was any arguments of whether he'd be good or not. I'm sure there were because people on the internet argue about everything. But he turned out to be pretty good Batman, and I mean Heath Ledger, no one thought he'd be a good Joker. He turned out to be a good Joker, etc., etc. You guys understand. I think a lot of people were skeptical about Anne Hathaway as Catwoman too, and she turned out to be great. So I'm going to go into this with optimism. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm like all for this, but then again, I'm not a hater, and there's not really much I can do at this point to stop it. I mean, I've already tried to get Scott Adkins as Batman, and he tried, but I guess they just didn't want him. So not much you can do. And tragic, it's the world. But yeah, I think we should just try to be optimistic and wait until the movie comes out, or at least wait until we have, well, I guess even with trailers, they can be misleading, and I don't know, maybe just a lot of news and stuff. And there are talks that Gotham City might be in the movie. I can't remember, was it Detroit something? I heard some rumor. I was watching the Smojno podcast thing when they talked about it. But anyway, yeah, I think Gotham's going to be in it, some desert location, probably where they're going to discover kryptonite, because Lex Luthor and kryptonite, that's probably going to be a big thing in this movie too. Um, and there were some rumors about Goyer and Scott Snyder not wanting to really do this movie. They wanted to do Man of Steel 2 and 3 first and then do this movie, but DC is trying to push this through apparently. Now, it's rumors on the internet. I mean, there's been rumors that they've been trying to get Christian Bale back as Batman. There's been rumors that Joseph Gordon-Levitt was going to be Batman. It's the internet. If someone can say something and then everyone instantly believes it or not believe it, so it's hard to say. But yeah, I mean, I think this could be a good movie. I have my doubts, but maybe it'll turn out great. David Goyer, he's a pretty good writer. I think from at least the Dark Knight trilogy and the Man of Steel, I've liked his work. I don't know how much of that was Christopher Nolan, how much of that was him, but he was part of all that, so you got to give him credit. Zack Snyder, he did pretty good with Man of Steel, so I think we should just we'll have to wait and see what happens here, and try not to cause any more flame wars or any more problems. But yeah, you guys can feel free to tell me below what your thoughts are if you want Adkins or not Adkins. Ben Affleck, yeah, Ben Affleck as Batman or not, and why or why not or whatever. I don't know, whatever you guys want to talk about. I hope that Affleck is going to be able to actually play Batman and Bruce Wayne because that's very very important, and I hope that he is very good at martial arts, or at least he will be good at martial arts. And I don't know if you guys are hearing cars, but there's apparently a lot of cars outside. Anyway, I'm on the third floor, but whatever. Yeah, my computer tends to pick up everything. But anyway, yeah, I think that's really all I had to say. I don't think there's any other rumors or speculation regarding the movie that I can talk about. But yeah, feel free to comment below. Tell me anything else. Just talk about it. And yeah, let's hope for the best, guys. There was one more thing. I think I was going to touch on this earlier, and then I got sidetracked. There was a rumor. Now you guys know that Zack Snyder is going to direct the Justice League movie whenever that comes out. We don't know who's going to direct the Flash movie, but apparently Ben Affleck is going to direct. Well, at least it's rumored. Now, this might not be true, but he could direct the Batman sequels or trilogy, whatever. He's going to direct the new Batman movies. That's the talk of the town right now. I don't know if that's true, but that could definitely be awesome because he's an awesome director. And yeah, I mean, that could be cool. We'll see what his take on Batman is. Or, I mean, he is with Warner Brothers. He's done a lot of big movies with them, so it makes sense for not only him to be Batman, but also to direct some of the movies. So if him and Zack Snyder are on the big movies, then the DC universe should be pretty set in stone. We don't know about Green Lantern. Let's hope we can erase that smudge off of the DC universe because, yeah, that movie wasn't very good. That's just me. I mean, I haven't seen it in a while, but quite frankly, I don't want that universe. I mean, Ryan Reynolds I liked him, but the rest of the movie was just and the villain sucked. But I don't know, that's just me. Anyway, this isn't about Green Lantern, but I mean, Green Lantern's a cool character, so he deserves his own good stories. I mean, I know Jeff Johns probably like rolled over, as soon as he saw the movie because he's like, made such a good Green Lantern universe, and then some idiot in Hollywood screws it up, whatever. But anyway, yeah, I've rambled on long enough. Tell me below what your thoughts are on all this information, and if you like, subscribe and like and comment and stuff. Yeah, and that's all I had for now. Catch you guys later.